Welcome to CLIC Connect. I'm your host, Craig Sullivan. And today we have the voice of hospitality. But before we bring him in, I would like to thank you, our audience, for being here for us, and also our production partners, the good people over at Red Roof Franchising and Chicago Title National Commercial Services Group. They both want to hear from you, so let them know that producer Danny and I sent you. And with that, we are talking hotels with the one, the only, my brother from another mother, Mr. Glenn Haussman.
What's up, Craig Sullivan? Great to see you, my friend.
Great seeing you. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm thrown off a little bit because usually we're together on our Friday night audit show every Friday night at 5 p.m. right here on the internet. But I feel like I should come on and like insult you and stuff like that. But this is refined of a show for that kind of thing.
Yeah, please feel free. You know, I was very remiss in season 4 not having you on. So now is the time to insult me and beat me for not having you on.
I'm just going to say that every night at family dinner, my kids are like, "What's up with that? Why isn't Craig having you back for season 4 of his show? I thought he liked you." And I disappointingly have to say, no, there will be no Christmas this year. Which is okay since we're Jews anyway. But the point is still there.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So let's get right into this. What are you hearing and seeing across the U.S. hotel market? You're talking to everybody.
Unfortunately, I was seeing a whole lot of customers all summer long, right? But I think that time is ending. And as we're recording this, everyone's racing for a big old slowdown. And that's really what I'm most concerned about, Craig, is how people are going to maneuver the inevitable. There aren't going to be as many meetings. We hope the meetings that are going to be there won't have as many people attending. And I'm very concerned that leisure travel is certainly not going to be able to make up for it. I mean, in the fall, it's always going to go down anyway. And a new survey put out by the American Hotel and Lodging Association says just that intent for leisure travel to push out trips to another time is significant, in the neighborhood of something like 50-60%, depending on which of the facts that you look at from their information. So, Craig, I'm concerned, and it's telling me that now is the time for hoteliers to figure out how to do things differently, how to pivot, how to make sure that they're getting more than their fair share of business than they did in the past.
I agree. And as you well know, we had to push CLIC 5 out to March 10th of 2022. Right. So there's your case in point right there.
I think you didn't want to take me to Disneyland, so you pushed it off till the...
No. You're going to Disneyland. So, yeah, don't worry about that. Matter of fact, producer Danny's going with us, and so is Captain Bruce Ford. So, yeah, and a few others. So we're definitely doing that. But, yeah, no, I think that pivot's here, but I think they've got to figure out the guest experience. What are you seeing out there? You've been staying in hotels. You know, you took your kids on a road trip in a couple of amusement parks. What's the guest experience like right now?
It really depends on where you are, Craig. Some hotels seem to be really back at it, but in certain jurisdictions, well, they have different rules. It's more stringent. It doesn't have that same feeling. I was down last week in Bethesda, Maryland, and had a great opportunity to speak with some incredible professionals as part of an NEWH regional meeting. But Montgomery County, where they were located, had that mask mandate in place. And that changed the dynamic of the event. Very different than when we were at the beginning of August at AHOA in Dallas, where it's much more laissez-faire attitude towards it. So I think we're going to continue to see those haves and have-nots just kind of blossom in different sorts of ways. Instead of the beach hotels maybe getting a lot of leisure business, I'm thinking for meetings, places with less stringent rules and requirements and lower COVID numbers, of course, are going to be the ones that are going to have more opportunities and less headwinds in the future.
I agree with you. Now, just sticking with that guest experience a little bit more, are you seeing that hospitality is forgetting that we're in the people business?
It depends on how you look at that. And there's always going to be incredible stories of amazing hospitality professionals. That being said, the labor shortage is making it harder to deliver strong customer service. Plus, a lot of places have removed things, and that's creating some friction with the guests. I think, Craig, the number one place that we need to be concerned about right now is breakfast. the hotel industry had an incredible amenity war with breakfast piling in this, that, and the other thing. It's gotten so out of control. COVID's had the opportunity for hoteliers to rethink about how they're offering breakfast in the future. But as they take away stuff, it seems as a negative for that customer experience. So I'd be very concerned about how they're redoing operations and how that's going to affect customers. When it comes to housekeeping, a lot of these brands now are saying you, as the guest, have to request that service.
Yeah.
Not technically taking away from something, but hotel brands risk the perception of it. I'm not going to say they shouldn't do it. They probably should have done it a long time ago, but we're talking about perception of guest experience, and that's where I'm worried.
There you go. My biggest worry is our travel partners, and two in particular, the airlines and the car rental agencies.
Right.
Everything that I'm seeing dealing with airline carriers in the U.S. Is not good. You've got certain planes that are, going away permanently, and replacements from Boeing and others just is not there. The one company that's making a ton of money is the company that's repainting all these airlines so that they can be pushed down to a cheaper carrier. But I think that whole modeling and, our airline partners did a horrible job of getting their message out. All they did was you closed the middle seat for a little while and bitched and complained about that. They should have been out there, talking about, hey, look at, the airplanes have never been cleaner. They're safer. Our pilots, our crews, our ground crews are all healthy. They did not get that message out. And I think there has to be a little bit more give and take. We created a horrible monster with economy class on these things, and people want to spend their money at the hotel or what they're going to be doing on vacation and not necessarily flying there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I'm firmly convinced first class is going to shrink, and I'm hoping that economy class is going to shrink as well. And you're going to see an expansion in business class and with the amenities there, and also the economy plus, where you're getting a little bit more leg room.
I have a little bit more legroom in my Delta Comfort seat, for sure, Craig. But what you're talking about is serious. It is significant, but also, I think we need to be reminded that 2021 was the year of the Great American Road Trip. That really came back in such a meaningful, powerful way. And when it comes to leisure trips, I think now the travel consumer is thinking more about those trips again in the future, even as COVID goes over the horizon, hopefully soon into the past. So I'm very excited at the notion that hoteliers have a chance through the right marketing and the right products, et cetera, to decouple themselves from their dependence on the airlines. So hopefully that'll start to happen, and the airlines will start to give better customer service, and it'll start to be a win-win for everyone.
I agree with about 90% of that. I think, the Great American Road Trip is a wonderful thing. And, I'm really happy that everybody was experiencing that. And I'm hoping that that is a trend that continues. The other thing that I want to see is a more strategic alliance between hospitality, sports and entertainment venues, the airlines, and the car rental agencies. And if they band together, and maybe our friend, Chip can lead this.
I'm thinking meeting, travel and stuff like that. We need to get involved.
I think they've all got to realize that it's a symbiotic relationship, and if one profits, we can all profit. So let's pull together. So what was it like having your 500th show?
Crazy, man. I've never done anything 500 times in my life, so it was pretty impressive that I actually was able to set a goal and achieve it. Yes, I just said something nice about myself. I was pretty happy about that. It was pretty significant and very symbolic of me as an individual quitting my job and starting my own business and stuff like that 5.5 years ago, almost 6 years now. So just very exciting. I felt a lot of good vibes, a lot of love, and to look back on all the amazing guests that we've had and the things that they revealed about their businesses and themselves, it's just been an incredible experience to be a part of.
Yeah, it has been. And Don't worry. I'm going to have producer Danny do a loop of you complimenting yourself, and we will post it on every social media
I
platform.
really appreciate that.
Well, if you did it, it would be, over the top, gauche, any number of things. So I could do that for you.
That's right. And nobody has to know that it was secretly a plan to make me feel good about myself.
There we go. So what's next? What do you want to do next?
I want to keep doing Friday Night Audit with you, my friend. That's what I want to do next. I'm looking forward to getting back out on the road and seeing people. And I know COVID's an issue, but I've got a full slate of stuff all lined up for the remainder of the calendar year and beyond. So I'm excited to just be doing what I love to be doing and getting out there and doing live shows from all over North America. And hopefully we'll get back and start to do them in Europe as well.
There you go. Okay, one more question.
Uh-oh.
What is your favorite leisure hotel? Then we're going to the lightning round.
My favorite leisure hotel?
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'd never go to hotels for leisure anymore, but I would say an all-inclusive resort in the Caribbean or in Mexico would be my favorite right about now. I want everything taken care of for me. I don't want to have to worry about spending money. I just want to hang out and eat.
There you go. I like that. All right. We're going to put 2 minutes on the clock, Glenn.
God.
Don't feel any pressure.
Oh,
yes,
yeah. Oh, no,
I am auditioning for Jeopardy since that's wide open again. So I want you to form all your answers in the form of a question. Okay.
What is feeling put on the spot?
There you go. All right, my friend. Here we go. 2 minutes. We are starting. Boom. Owner.
What am I supposed to do here? It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah.
Owner, good luck to you.
Labor.
Ouch.
Brands.
How about some more, please?
Lifestyle hotel.
No such thing.
Hotel lobby.
I love them more than anything, but get me coffee quicker, please.
Live streaming show.
No Vacancy live every day at noon, except Fridays. Friday Night Audit, best show on the internet. Craig Sullivan and myself. We drink, we have fun, we laugh.
Yes, we do. All of the above. Hotel tech.
Please invest in it, hoteliers. You need it.
Hotel design.
Stop doing what everyone else is doing. And when you pivot in a direction, make sure it's not where everyone else is going.
I want to, but.
I want to have this interview destroyed, but I have no chance in that happening.
You're right. No asshole rule.
It's a good rule to have. I just wish people that instilled that rule would follow that rule.
There you go. Favorite part of the week?
Friday nights, 5 p.m.
There you go. And you completed the lightning round in less than 2 minutes, my friend.
I should have complained.
There you go.
Sorry, guys.
So let's talk about a couple of these things. Hotel lobbies. I love them. It's one of my favorite places to be.
I do too.
You got 5 people or 100 people in there. It's 5 stories to 100 different ones. And your imagination can run wild. You can see mood swings, who's up, who's down. Yeah, you got to wait for that cup of coffee, unfortunately. But if it's in the afternoon or evening, you can go to the lobby bar and get a drink.
And that's one of the favorite things we like to do. I love the hotel lobby, and I love over the last let's say 10 years or so that they've really made it a place to have both a communal experience, but also just to be alone together should you want to do that too. So I'm seeing that lobby experience now really moving to the outdoor areas, and maybe not technically the lobby,
right?
But I think it serves that same sort of thing. So I'm really super excited about the creativity I'm seeing now outside the confines of the physical building.
Absolutely. Now, you're bringing back your hotel design show. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Sure. I'm bringing back my hotel design show, and I'm very excited about it. So We haven't had a new one since March 2020, but we're back, baby. And we're going all video. Why? Because we've been learning how to do all this great stuff on video. And what better thing to feature are great visual images of design. So in the Hotel Design Podcast, each episode gets into the minds and projects of today's leading designers. And you'll get to follow along and see what inspired them on different projects, how those came together, and why they're changing the face of hospitality. Super excited about getting back to do that, Craig, because we talk to owners and operators all the time, but getting to focus on that design element is just such a pleasure.
Absolutely. So we're both going to be in Phoenix. Okay.
Yep.
You, besides doing your show, you are opening up the conference, or
I am going to be hosting a general session at Wednesday at 9:15. I think it begins. And that's going to be great because we've got terrific industry leaders such as Liam Brown from Marriott, Danny Hughes, the president of Americas with Hilton. We've got Vinay Patel, the chair of HOA. We've got Bruce Haas from Extended Stay America. And of course, we got the incredible Jim Alderman at Radisson Hotels and Resorts. I think I got them all, but I'm really excited to be doing that panel. I'll also be doing a breakout session. I'll also be broadcasting No Vacancy live from Phoenix and doing a whole lot of other interviews as well. And also working on a labor report with our good friends over at Hotel Effectiveness that will publish later this year. It'll be a lot of fun.
Very nice. Looking forward to all of that and looking forward to being at the lodging conference. That'll be a lot of fun. Okay, my friend, we are just about out of time. And
what is producer Dave doing on this show?
You're so dressed up. I thought we're supposed to be doing Friday Night Audit today. I came with the hair undone. I'm in a whoa. What is going on here?
You got the timing wrong. It's time for a Wednesday afternoon regret today.
No. Wishful Wednesday, I guess. I was told we were doing the audit. I came prepared. Craig, Glenn, what are you guys doing to me?
Craig, what are you doing to him? I feel like I'm an innocent bystander to this train wreck.
You both are. I just thought it'd be fun to have David drop in and say hi while I've got you in the studio. And David's going to go change his shirt, and we're going to do an episode with him as soon as we cut you loose,
Yeah,
Glenn.
I don't talk to you enough, Glenn, so I just had to come back for more.
I can't wait. Friday, you're going to get a lot of it. We got a team meeting and an all-new Friday Night Audit. Can't wait to see you.
There we go. And you know what? Watch. Boom, he's gone.
Oh, I dream of doing that to him so often.
I don't, because I've got no control in your studio. So
because I'm a control freak, my friend.
But you know what? We can always bring it back. And there he is.
Now the star of the show is back.
Now it's feeling like Friday Night Audit. And just for good measure, let's bring in producer Danny, too.
Hi! She was drinking something. Good job. That's how it's supposed to go.
Oh, great. Wonderful. Thank
Well,
you.
she should be drinking.
So you can all see we're having a tremendous amount of fun here, and we are all good friends as well. And I got to tell you, these two producers are absolutely outstanding.
Danny.
And I am having the best time working with Glenn as well on Friday Night Audit. So, Danny, I'm giving you control and putting you back. So have fun. We'll see you in a minute. David, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. You wait in the green room, and we'll have you on the next episode. Hold on. There you go, my friend. Those are my surprises for you today.
Beautiful. I absolutely love it, Craig. Thanks for having me on for CLIC Connect. Finally, I can eat dinner with my family tonight with pride and said, your dad made season 5. So thank you.
My pleasure. You know I'm a giver. So, so we're going to wrap this up now, my friend. How can everybody and their brother get a hold of you?
Well, you can find me. I'm at Traveling Glenn online. Find me on LinkedIn, novacancynews.com. Download the No Vacancy Live podcast wherever you like to get your shows. We are there. Hotel Design Podcast. And of course, Craig, Friday Night Audit. You can find that on all those channels. Plus, of course, our YouTube channel under No Vacancy News, where you can find all of our content.
Outstanding. Thank you for being with me today, brother. I really
Thanks,
appreciate
Craig. It was really awesome.
Talk to you later. Thank you, our audience, for joining us today. Great episode having Glenn, producer Danny, and producer David all in one location. It's been a while since we've done that. Matter of fact, it was on Friday Night Audit. That was the first and only time prior to this. So Want to thank our production partners again, Red Roof Franchising and Chicago Title National Commercial Services Group. And please give them a call and let them know that producer Danny and I sent you. And if you've got an idea for a show, a topic, want to be a guest, DM producer Danny and I. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to have you on the show. And with that, remember, be kind, share your knowledge. Now go be amazing.